All right, guys, here we go. So we are going to really push. We're going to try to finish it today. Aren't we excited? Because the moment we finish is the moment we're done writing for the rest of 2018. So the moment is done is the moment we are completely finished. So we are really going to try pushing all the way through and getting it done. That being said, whatever day your exam is, your review packet is due. If you show up without your review packet, I'm going to bleed you of points. If you do not write everything I write, I will also bleed you of points. Please be confident that if you don't do what you're supposed to do, I'm going to bleed you of points. Cool. Here we go. What are the immediate causes and immediate effects of the 11th century Christian schism, 1056? Schism, division of Roman Catholic and Eastern Orthodox. Okay, 1, Romans did not want icons. Eastern Orthodox did. 2, Romans, let's see, wanted complete control over religion. Eastern wanted more changes. No more one group of Christians. Holy Roman and Byzantine Empire. Are enemies and fight over influence and power. How long did the directions of the Indian Ocean monsoon winds and how did the winds affect trade? The knowledge of the wind pattern allowed increased trade in the Indian Ocean basin. Thank you. Indian Ocean basin because of its reliability. April to September, southwest to northeast. October to February, northeast to southwest. Okay. What is meant by veneration of the dead and its purpose within religious needs? Veneration is the belief that when people die, they continue to exist and have the ability to influence fortune of the living. All religions use it in some way. Okay, what facilitated the spread of religions during the time period? Imperial expansion. Will drive the spreading of Christianity. Example, Portugal forcing Roman Catholicism on all people they control. Islam is spread by conquering and by its influence, but not by forced conversion. What's the relationship of the Vedic and the Upshans? The Vedics were written by the Aryans, parentheses, period 1, and focused on changes that an individual can do. The option, whatever, was written in period 3 and are compiled into poems about the caste system, both used in Hinduism. What are the artistic designs of the Christian and Islamic places of worship? Guess what's a big question on your test on Wednesday or Tuesday of next week? Churches. There's tons of them. This is like your 4th question on it, isn't it? Alright. So here's where you have your service. This is where you have your altar. And then you have all of your pews lined up like this. Okay, this is a church. Parenthesis inside. They use Jesus picks, pews, and steeples or bell towers. Okay. And your mosques. That little crappy drawing is geocentric designs. Okay, this is a dome. This is a courtyard. And that is a fountain. This is a mosque. Wide open space. Under dome. No Muhammad pics. Use calligraphy. Describe the difference between Europeans and African slave systems during the periodization. European slaves. European slave systems. There's a lot in this box, by the way. Were based on religion and race. Most slaves were imported into Europe, or, quote, outsiders of society. African slave system. were based on culture, political, and economic rivalries, that led to the capturing and selling of rivals as slaves. Parentheses, neighbors versus neighbors. The African system had mostly Muslims running the slave industry. Not many Europeans involved. Describe the difference in the development of West and East African societies during the periodization. West government were empires because of trading. Led to competition. Due to many. East developed into city-states because the ports on the coastline were money-making. Systems. Conquering other parts was unnecessary. Okay, what are the causes and effects of the Viking migration during periodization? The Viking population increased. So they needed to conquer new territory. Period. They conquered parts of Europe. Middle East, and their ships could be carried. There, and I'm flipping. Look at us, making moves. Their actions started feudalism. Because people wanted protection. So they swore allegiance to lords. What are the origins, roots, and effects of the 14th century plague? Here we go. The Black Death. Oh, no, the Black Plague. This one has kind of a lot. Started in Asia. And spread to Europe. via trade routes using Mongol roads. It reaches Italy first, and within 3 years, it was everywhere. The bubonic plague, devastated Europe during the 12th century. And killed 25 to 50% of the population. Parentheses, carried by rats and fleas. What is the relationship of Marco Polo and the court of Kublai Khan? Marco Polo parentheses, Italian traveler. Went along Silk Road. To China. He was an explorer and politician. The trip took 24 years and went into the deepest parts of Mongol China. He became a confidant of Kublai Khan. Learned about their trade and internal struggles. Okay. What was the immediate and long-term effects of the Christian Crusades? Immediate. Temporary land gains. Temporary land gains. In Palestine. Temporary gains in papal prestige. Long term, decline in papal power. Decline in feudal power. Increased monarchy power. Increased religious tolerance. And increase in European demands for Asian goods. Italy controls Med Sea. Thank you. think any of you will mind me taking a moment to Germex. Give your hand a little massage, because we're going to crank up here, people. Yeah, we have like, yeah, we've got a little more than a page and a half to go. How exciting! What trade routes now existed prior to the end of periodization during period 3? Trade routes are both roads, sorry, I couldn't read my handwriting, both roads and maritime based. Trade will explode in Indian Ocean basin with the addition of European traders. A new land route of trade opens. Trans-Saharan trade route. What was the purpose of Zheng He's voyages and why the Ming terminated his 7th voyage? Funded by the Ming Dynasty. Stop. Funded by the Ming Dynasty. Was supposed to show what China has to offer the world and to see what the world has to offer to China. However, too expensive and no technology was brought back. Just culture. Period 4. Compare the domestic and factory systems of production, including specific products associated with the domestic system of production. There's a lot in this box. Domestic. Based on household protection. Their items are sold from home to supplement income. Goods like clothing, homespun. Homespun. It's like when you make your own yarn. Homespun thread and cloth are being sold on a small scale in both China and Europe for extra money. Factory, underline it, is industrial production on a large scale. This allows for cheaper products. And can't read my handwriting. Oh, we're going to draw soon. How exciting. And provided allowed for cheaper products. Sorry. Cheaper production of products, period. Provided enough goods to be sold in one place rather than multiple locations. Alright. Compare South Asia and the Americas, examples of administrative institutions. South Asia, parentheses, India, Delhi, Sultanate, is based on Islam. Could it eradicate city-states in South India? So they created a tributary system because some people refused to convert from Hinduism to Islam. Americas, the Mayan tributary system existed because of its vast territory and conquered landmass. Done. Explain how China strengthened its patriarchal control over women during periods of the Tang Song. Yes! Everyone loves good foot binding. Here we go. Tang Song. Are we having fun yet?
Yeah.
Calm down, people. You're getting a little wild. Foot binding became popular. In the Song Dynasty, foot binding was for the elite. Ming Dynasty, virtuous. Widowhood, developed. Women were to honor their husband's memory and never remarry. Confucianism, belief, and filial piety. The man runs the home. and sons are more important than daughters. Flip it. Yeah! Killing it. Killing it. Getting so much done. Abby's having a great time over there, people. Here we go. Explain. There's a lot going in this one, by the way. Explain what the Yellow Horde is and how it differed from other areas of the Mongol Empire. The Yellow Horde, parentheses, Golden Horde, was the Mongol domination of Russia. It differed from other Mongol control because of its isolation, parentheses, deeper Mongolian influence, heavier adoption, Mongol culture, long political domination of the area. Political domination of the area. All right, what is the extent of the Mongol Empire under the rule of Genghis and Kublai Khan? The Mongolian Empire spread / controlled all of China, Central Steppe Mountains, Russia, and parts of Arabian Peninsula. They had influence on Thailand, parentheses, Southwest Asia, very little influence on South Asia, parentheses, India. What is the Ottomans' relationship with Christian towns and villages different from the Seljuk? Here we go. The Seljuk did not require... There's kind of a lot in this box. Christians to join the military. Did not force convert, but did tax them. Christians were not trusted. Trusted. Ottomans required Christian boys to go into the military, gain trust, and did not have to pay taxes. So simplifying it, Seljuks, tax Christians, Ottomans, respect Christians. Contrast the culture of Incan to any European nation state. Incans are unique because of the government control over all aspects of life, citizens, owed mita, and I'm going to underline it, or a working labor tax to the government. No individual property. Europe was becoming a capitalistic society based on mercantilism and trade. All right, are we ready to draw? Yeah. All right. How about we write our little blurbs? Or do you want to draw first so we have room? Draw first. All right. Our dows. Remember, when you draw a dow, they have a pointed front. Here's my ocean. Nice. They have a flat back. They have one big mast in the middle. They have a front-facing one and then a back-facing one. And then what kind of sails do they have? Triangular. Oh yeah, this is a good dow. Look at that talent, people. Oh yeah. DHOWS, just so no one's confused. Alright. Then we're going to do our Chinese juke. We'll do it just next to it. They're rounded both in the front and in the back. They have kind of a big mask in the front, and it's all rounded. They have a little one in the front, and they have kind of a triangular one. Now, what makes a juke a juke? They what? Bamboo. All right. And then our galleon. Okay. I have one. Actually, I'm going to draw my sails in first because I'm creating that perspective. Yeah! Ah, shit. I screwed it up. God damn. It's getting too fancy, man. It's getting too fancy for it. Damn it. We'll color in the sails so you won't notice. Yes. shoot. I tried getting fancy. This is why. It's 3 major mass, and it has a little bit of a triangular one. I hate you so much. No, it's 3 mass. God. Look at that. Look at that. That's a nice boat.
There's no way you do that.
I did draw that one, too.
But what happened to the other one?
I don't know. Things went awry. And you got, don't forget your little portholes. That's where they, alright, here we go. Arabic dhows sail in Red Sea, Arabian Sea, Indian Ocean Basin, and Indian Ocean Basin. They have triangular sails with a flat back. Perfect. Chinese jukes sail in Yellow Sea, Pacific Ocean, South China Sea, and Indian Ocean Basin. It has bamboo bracing its cloth sail. European galleons sail in Atlantic. And Indian Oceans has 3 large masts and 1 triangular sail. There you go. Look, guys, we killed it. Yay! We got so much done. We got so much done. And we had so much fun. Do you remember the fun part? We had it. It was there. Yay! We have 1, 2, 3, 4 boxes to go.
Wait, what about a furry front?
We're gonna. Oh. Goodbye. You ruined all my fun. Goodbye. Stop recording.